Why did you wake up at 3 a.m. worried about something that hasn't even happened yet? The answer is not psychological. It is biological. You are not a modern person. You are a prehistoric animal wearing cotton clothes. Your brain is 200,000 years old. This is not a metaphor. It is a neurobiological fact. As you read this, inside your skull exists an organ that evolved to survive on an African savanna 200,000 years ago. An organ that learned to be afraid of tigers, to compete for status in groups of 50 people, to eat sugar whenever it found it because sugar was rare and meant energy. This organ is you. And it is still operating under that ancient software. Imagine the savanna. Tall grass. You are a hunter. Suddenly, the grass moves. Your heart races. Your breathing becomes fast. Your hands sweat. You are ready to fight or run. Because on that savanna, that movement could be a tiger. And a tiger means death. Now imagine yourself in a coffee shop line. You are waiting for your turn. Suddenly, you feel that same tightness in your chest. That same racing of the heart. That same feeling that something terrible is going to happen. But there is no tiger. There is only coffee. And people looking at you. Your brain does not know the difference. There is a classic experiment in evolutionary neuroscience that illustrates this with disturbing clarity. Researchers at Uppsala University in Sweden showed volunteers images of snakes and spiders while measuring brain activity. The result was revealing. Even when the images appeared for only milliseconds, so fast that the conscious mind could not process them, the amygdala, that small structure deep in your brain, was already firing. It was already screaming, danger. But when they showed images of flowers and mushrooms, nothing. Silence. The amygdala did not care. Why? Because for 200,000 years, snakes and spiders killed people. Flowers and mushrooms did not. Your brain learned. Your brain memorized. And that memory is engraved in every neural cell. Now you live in a world where no one dies from a snake. But your amygdala does not know that. Your amygdala is still on the savanna. And it is seeing tigers everywhere. You check your phone for the 100th time today. No message. Your heart sinks. Because on the savanna, silence meant rejection. It meant you had been kicked out of the group. And being kicked out of the group meant death. Alone, you did not survive. Now you have 8 billion people on the planet. But your amygdala still believes you need 50. And that if one of them does not answer your message, you are alone. You procrastinate. You know you should work, but instead you watch Netflix. Why? Because your ancestral brain prefers the certain reward of now to the uncertain reward of later. On the savanna, you never knew if there would be a tomorrow. So the rule was simple: take the food now. Rest now. Enjoy now. Because later might not exist. Now you have deadlines. You have goals. You have a future. But your brain is still operating under that ancestral logic. That logic that says, the now is certain, the later is uncertain. So choose the now. You compare yourself to others constantly. You see a photo on Instagram and feel envy. You see someone with more success and feel anger. Why? Because on the savanna, your place in the hierarchy determined everything. It determined how much you ate. It determined who you reproduced with. It determined whether you lived or died. Now you live in a world where your hierarchy is invisible. But your brain is still counting. It is still comparing. It is still screaming, you are not enough. That guy is better. That woman is more beautiful. You are losing. There is a tragic beauty in all of this. Because as you read this, inside your skull a silent war is happening. A war between the animal you are and the person you want to be. A war between instincts that evolved for a world that no longer exists and aspirations that evolved for a world that is still being created. But there is hope. Because your brain is not made of stone. It is made of wet clay. It is made of neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is the ability of your brain to rewrite itself.
This ability to fight against our own instincts. This ability to rewrite ourselves.
A professional musician has 25% more connections in the auditory area than average. A London taxi driver, who spends years memorizing streets, develops a 30% larger hippocampus. Each experience literally rewrites the architecture of your skull. This means you are not stuck. You are not a prisoner of your DNA. You are an artist. And your brain is the canvas. When you feel that anxiety rising, when you feel that tightness in your chest, when you feel that the tiger is coming, there is something you can do. There is a simple technique that reduces amygdala activity in seconds. Label the emotion. Say to yourself, I am feeling anxiety right now. Not, I am having a panic attack. Not, something terrible is going to happen. Just, I am feeling anxiety. Because when you name the emotion, you move it from the limbic system to the prefrontal cortex. You move it from instinct to reason. And reason knows you are safe. Take a deep breath. 4 seconds inhaling, 7 seconds holding, 8 seconds exhaling. This activates your parasympathetic nervous system. That system that says, it's okay. You are safe. You can relax. Gradually expose yourself to fear. If you are afraid of public speaking, start by speaking to a friend. Then to 2. Then to 10. Your brain learns. Your brain adapts. Your brain rewrites itself. Live in the present. Because anxiety lives in the future. It lives in that place where the tiger might be. But the tiger is not here. Here, now, in this moment, you are safe. You are breathing. You are alive. There is a profound irony in all of this. We have technology to touch the stars. We have artificial intelligence. We have the ability to cure diseases that killed our ancestors. But we are driven by instincts that feared the darkness beyond the campfire. Your brain is 200,000 years old. And it still hasn't learned today that you are safe. But maybe that is exactly what makes us human. This ability to fight against our own instincts. This ability to rewrite ourselves. This ability to say to the tiger, you are just a shadow of the past. And I am more than my fears. Next time you wake up at 3 a.m. worried about something that hasn't even happened yet, take a deep breath. Label the emotion. And remember, it's not a tiger. It's just your ancestral brain. And it's okay. You are safe.
Live in the present. Anxiety lives in the future, where the tiger might be.